So Tyra Banks has filed a lawsuit against Netflix about the documentary on America's Next Top Model, where she's claiming that they only used 16 minutes of her 3.5 hour interview with Netflix. Now, there was a lot of bombshells that were dropped during the interview and during the 3 episodes of the documentary. She's also alleging that they did not speak to her about the incident that happened with Shandy prior to the interview, and she didn't really know that she was going to be answering those questions. And also, she's saying that her responses to those questions were altered in some kind of way that's defaming her. Now, it's kind of difficult for me to think that she's being defamed from words that actually came out of her mouth. So I went back and watched the documentary again, and specifically Netflix left in the producers asking her questions. So you can hear the producers in the background talking and then her answering the questions to that. And I think that Netflix did that because they knew that she would probably come back and say something like this or file a lawsuit like this. She's also alleging that the interview that they aired was stripped of context and that is actually painting a defamatory look to her thoughts of what happened on America's Next Top Model. So a lot of people said that she lacked accountability within the documentary, and she's kind of doubling down on that. Like, listen, y'all are not going to tell me what I said, even if I said it. She wants everybody to understand her point of view, but she also doesn't like that they made it seem like she was saying things or agreeing to things that she actually said and agreed to. So when Tyra signed up for this documentary to talk, she actually thought that Netflix was going to create a documentary of the legacy of the show, the successes and also the shortcomings. But, the documentary really only talked about the shortcomings of the show. I don't think that they talked about one single success of the show. Like, they didn't showcase like, oh, this person, was on the show and now they're, a huge model, or they do this, they do that. They was focus in on a lot of the negative. In fact, all of the negative things that happened within the show. So do y'all think that Netflix edited the footage to make it seem more negative than it was?